This is you, right? When you travel for work, all this, I'm in the way. So yeah, just look at it more. That's you, right? Bringing literally everything, your entire kit, literally every piece of gear you own. Well, let me put you on something. You don't need to bring literally everything with you. And let me show you the basics of what to bring for a photography shoot so you stop overpacking, because everything should fit in both either just a backpack and or a small carry-on case like a Pelican case or whatever else floats your boat. But you shouldn't be bringing this big boy, all of this, 20 other backpacks, 15 tripods. Stop it. Literally stop it. Just bring what you need, because we all know you bring it all and you don't use every piece of gear. I mean, we've been there, I've been there. That's why I am where I am now. So when you travel for work, whether it's photography, whatever it may be, most jobs that you bring your gear for can be minimized. You don't need to bring literally everything that you own in your entire kit. And I promise you this because I've done there and I've been there. So let's start with the basics. So the first thing that you need is a camera. And the second thing you need is a camera. And what I mean by that is you need 2 cameras and preferably 2 lenses. The reason this is because let's say one camera breaks, one lens breaks, where are you gonna buy another one on last minute notice while traveling, having to deal with insurance? Not fun. Bring 2 cameras, bring 2 lenses at minimum. I mean, it doesn't hurt to bring an extra one, even if it's a crappy one. I mean, this is just an RP. I would bring this one if I had to, but I have 2 R5s, so that's what's coming with me. So you have your essentials, your lenses, your camera. Of course, you need a million SD cards. I'm not gonna pound you for bringing an entire kit of SD cards because we never know. You never know. Next thing you need is a backpack. So this is what you're gonna put all your gear in. Hopefully it all fits. Otherwise, you can bring a carry-on case like this Pelican, but I usually only bring that Pelican when I am traveling for video, because obviously video, as you can see, has so much more stuff. Don't let me get into that part. Let me tell you what you don't need though. Everything else, literally everything else. I mean, maybe if you really wanted to, you could bring a flash, but that's if you're a flash person. I'm not a huge flash person and I'm going for an elopement, so we're not gonna bring that. So let's just break it down here. When you're traveling for work, there is a lot of shenanigans that happens. I mean, you have to get through the airport, you have to go through security, you have to get on the plane, you have to check stuff potentially, which is a bigger chance of losing stuff. We don't want to have to lose stuff. So that's why you put it in a carry-on, in a backpack, it's on your person, no losing it unless someone steals it, and then you beat them up. But that's besides the point. But realistically, I found myself in the past traveling for different elopements and stuff across the world and bringing way too much stuff. I would overfill my carry-on, my Pelican case. I would fill this thing up with literally everything I own, including stuff that I never touched the entire trip for more than 3 trips total. So I learned, stop bringing everything. And I started realizing, what do I actually use on everyday shoots? So this is an important question for the shoot that you are going on. What gear are you 100% guaranteed to use on every shoot when you are traveling for the specific shoot you are traveling for? Keep that in mind when you are packing. Don't think about the what ifs, what if I want to use that, what if I want to use this. Literally pack what you know for 100% sure you will bring first. If you have slight extra room, then you can go ahead and take out your backpack or your carry-on and start taking extra stuff and throwing it in there, because that's when we know we have the extra space and it'll fit. But if you start putting everything in the suitcase without knowing exactly what you are 100% using first, you're wasting your space, you're wasting the size, you're wasting the weight, you're gonna have to carry and lug this thing around the whole time, and it's just not fun. So take it from my experience, don't bring everything. You may be in your gear closet and you're just thinking, okay, well, what if I need 50 different chargers? What if I need 5 different lights? What if I need, no, stop. Just don't think about the stuff that you might need, because those are the things that you can go out and buy. You know, I've got a charger in here, I've got some accessories, I've got my headphones, the essential stuff that you may need to bring. So for this specific shoot that I am packing all of this stuff for, not really all of this stuff, let's go over the essentials that I am bringing for a destination elopement in the national parks in Montana. And that's specific because it matters on what you're doing and where you're going. So I know, right? There's like nothing here and you're like, why aren't you bringing more stuff? Why you don't have everything you need? This is all I need to take really good photos for an elopement. And I promise you that you don't need anything else. I mean, maybe a flash. Again, if you're a flash person, I'm not. We're going to a national park. It's a very natural feeling place. The only thing I'm missing here is my tripod, because you are on my tripod. So why don't you get off it so I can put it in the video? So all we have One camera, one lens. This is main camera, main lens, and that's what's probably gonna be used the whole time unless something happens to it. We have a backup camera and backup lens. This is generally probably not going to be used at all. I mean, if I do want a dual sling, I probably will, but I do love my 28-70 f2. I don't really ever need to use a secondary lens. Sometimes I do like to bring my 70-200, but in this case, it's probably not gonna fit. We'll see if we can make it fit. This camera is going to my backpack. This camera is going to my fiance's backpack. One of the benefits of traveling with a partner, you can shove some stuff into their stuff. So that's always a fun thing to try as well. I'm also going to be bringing a film camera because it's fun to take film photos. It's 2025, we're going full circle, just remember that. I sometimes bring my drone, but we're going to a national park and national parks do not allow you to fly drones. So there's no purpose to me bringing a drone if I can't fly. So other than that, we do have a tech bag, which has all of the fun goody tech stuff in it, like chargers, cables, etc., which you don't need to go into that in this video. I do have my handy dandy, really nice gold strap or tan strap from Peak Design. I really like this color, by the way. We also have a portable power brick for my phone, for other stuff, you know, in case you need to charge things, you never know. We also have the Insta360 Go 3 or Insta Go 3, whatever you want to call it. This is a fun camera I use for BTS. I magnetize that bad boy to my chest so that I can get some cool BTS shots. And then of course, some more BTS stuff with the Insta360. This is fun to use both with the couple and for BTS stuff. So you can actually use some of this camera stuff for your actual work. You don't have to just use it for BTS. And then lastly, like I mentioned, the tripod. Tripod, you're like, where's that going to go? No, it's not going in the backpack. That's where the water bottle goes. This will actually go in our suitcase. So the suitcase is a great place for extra stuff that you may not really need to put actively in your backpack. That could be things like actual camera chargers because they're kind of big and annoying. But otherwise, you can throw whatever else you want in your suitcases, which I do want to give a quick shout out to NVST for sending us out some really dope suitcases because Ryanair kind of destroyed mine. RIP OG suitcase, but he had a good life and now he's gone. But they're a really solid suitcase brand. I will say I was quite skeptical at first with the brand. I wasn't sure what to think or feel, but I really like the quality so far of the suitcases. I highly recommend checking them out in the link below. It's not sponsored. I just really like the brand so far. We'll also probably be talking a little bit about it more on our travel channel, Forever in Flights. So if you want to check out some travel related stuff and more in-depth things about that, you can check out our brand there where we'll have more reviews. What do you think? Is this too little? Is this too much? I mean, again, you could add your flash, but generally I'm not adding anything else. This is it. I mean, it's silly to bring more than this. And generally you can fit this in a backpack. Maybe not a 21 liter, but maybe a 31 liter or a 40 liter or something bigger than 30 liters. But I mean, if you have a partner that can fit it in their bag, you know, you can bring two cameras, one in each. Otherwise, I 100% guarantee you can fit two cameras and lenses in a like 30 liter bag. I just really like this Wandered bag. Again, not sponsored, but I really like them. So I'll maybe leave a link in the description for that too. Maybe I'll just be a product hauler or something like that. But if you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed the extra energy I brought today, feel free to like this video, subscribe, you know, let me know you like this content, and let me know if you have questions down below. Maybe I'll make one for video related content for travel too. So hit me up.